Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma.
Evening, sir.
Evening, sir.
Good evening, Pritak.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ramakrishna.
Good evening,
Sir,
Good
sir.
evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Who is that?
sir,
Disha.
before solving the PDF, could you solve the homework question which you had given last time?
Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
What I given in the last class?
Sir,
Sir,
you
the
gave some
resultant of
questions. Sir, you gave questions based on application of vectors.
Application of vectors.
Yes, sir.
What is that question I given? R square plus x square. R square plus s square. Huh?
resultant of two forces whose magnitude are in the ratio 3:5 is 28 Newton. If the angle of their
Okay, tell me.
inclination is
Forces ratio they given 3 is to
5,
5, and the resultant how much it is?
28 Newton.
28 newtons. Okay.
If the angle of the inclination is 60 degrees,
So theta equal to 60 degrees, right?
find the magnitude of each force.
Oh, okay. F1 equal to how much? F2 equal to how much, right?
Yes, sir.
So let F1 equal to 3x, F2 equal to 5x, F net equal to root of F1 square plus F2 square plus 2 F1 F2 cos theta. So root over 3x whole square plus 5x whole square plus 2 into 3 6 into 5 30 x square cos 60, and here we got 28 is the resultant force. Okay. Hello.
Sir, is F1 equal to 12 Newton and F2 equal to 20 Newtons?
Yes. How much you got x from
12.
here?
4,
How much?
sir. 4. 4.
4 if we get see, once calculate my x from here we have to get x. So 28 whole square equal to 3x square plus 5x square plus 30x square cos 60 how much?
1 by 2.
1 by 2.
Okay, 1 by 2 give like 15. Now see that 28 whole
So, 1
square.
second. 3x square. It should be 9x square, right?
It will be 9x, right? So whole square, right? 9x square.
So which question right now?
What is that?
So
Keshav?
which question are we doing right now? I just joined.
Yeah. Just last class I given homework, right? One problem.
Okay.
So that problem just.
Yeah, okay.
Solve this. 34 x square. So 34
15.7.
49 right?
So K is 4, right?
Have they given K?
Sorry, X is 4. I took it as K.
Okay, X equal to, you got 4, right?
Yes, sir.
So F1 equal to how much? 3 into 4 equal to 12. F2 equal to how much? 5 into 4, 20 over. That is only individual forces.
Sir,
Bhargav,
sir, in any of the previous classes, did you explain product and cross product?
no, I didn't explain
Okay, sir.
that. Yeah, we didn't go till that.
No, I had like a network issues last class, so I think you thought that.
No, I didn't teach you because that is very important concept. Next problem, sir, in the PDF, that is depending on the cross product and dot product. Most
Yes,
of the
sir.
problems will come from that two concepts only.
No, I saw the PDF. So there was this after like all the vectors questions, there was dot product and cross
Yes, dot product and cross
So
product.
I
I didn't
got
start that.
confused whether you taught that or not.
Only one class it will take to complete that. After you have to solve the problems. Okay. Let's see the PDF. I don't know how many members of you saw the PDF. First level, 90 questions are there. In that 90 questions, mostly you can solve, but what is your doubts? I can't understand. How many members of you solved up to 90 questions?
Sir,
Up to
46.
45 only is.
Not this. No.
45.
I am talking about units and dimensions.
Units.
Sir, you told vectors, right?
Oh, vectors 46 questions I given, right? Previously, did you open the PDF of units and dimensions?
Yes, sir.
Did you see that every question or you didn't see?
Not everything, sir.
Not
Not
everything.
everything.
Okay.
But I
Now
saw
today
some
we will
questions.
discuss about that. Okay. Which question? What is the model? And I will give hint. Take that hint and try to solve the problem. Okay.
So from units and dimensions or vectors?
Units and dimensions now. Today I told no. We will.
Sir, you told
So you do
vectors today.
vectors.
No, sir said units and dimensions you will be solving today. Vectors we had to solve from home and come.
Vectors you have to solve up to 46 questions.
Sir, but we had a few doubts from vectors.
I know. Keep it that. We didn't start today. We are not doing vectors, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Side on the top. So it has a particular direction, right? We can say.
See, area is scalar or vector?
Scalar.
Till
Sir,
first
area
year.
is both.
No. Till first year, you will learn that area is a scalar, but area is a vector quantity that you will learn in the second year actually.
Yes, sir, it's
So
vector also.
area is a vector quantity. What is the direction of that area? We can say by using the vectors. How can I say that that is a vector quantity? Let's see. Suppose x-axis, y-axis, and once this is what I have given A, B, C, D. Calculate area. If I ask AB into BC, can we do that?
Yes, sir.
And remember that when I am doing it is a vector quantity, it is not into now. It is a cross product, but I didn't explain to you.
Yes, sir.
So when I am going to AB to BC, direction is inward. That inward is minus K cap.
Yes, sir.
Minus
the old physics sir
K
taught
cap.
us a little bit about this.
Yeah, minus K cap that is. And when you are calculating this area, one more also it is there. CB cross BA. So CB cross BA, when I'm calculating, it is outward direction. That is positive K cap. So area is a vector quantity. It having two directions. One is inside, one is inwards, one is outward. Understand?
Okay, sir.
Let's see. If I take cube, cube is how many dimensions is having?
Range.
2D or 3D?
3D.
3D.
3D, right? Let's see. Now, to the cube, I will take only this surface. In this surface, area vector can be outward, area vector can be Inward, right?
Inward.
If I
Yes,
take
sir.
to this face, area vector can be inward, area vector can be outward. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
If I take to this face, area vector can be inward, area vector can be outward, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
To this face, outward or inward. Finally, inward will get a cancel. For 3D, area vector is always outward direction. That you have to remember. That you will learn in the second year actually. Why we have to learn area is a vector quantity. What is the use of that? That you will learn in the second year lesson. So that you can understand clearly for
So
3D.
magnetic flux.
Yes, magnetic flux, electric flux. When we are reading that concept, we will use that area is a vector quantity. That is the reason. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So area is not scalar, area is a vector. Okay, I asked one of the thing that
And so I asked that what is dipole moment?
dipole moments. What is
Yeah.
dipole? Do you know? Two poles, right? Say, in the second year lesson, we will discuss about the two charges I will take. What is the two charges I will take? One is positive charge, one is negative charge. One is positive charge and one is negative charge. Two charges are same magnitudes, opposite in nature, separated by very small distance. Separated by very small distance is called dipole. Understand what is dipole? What is dipole? Two charges
Unlike charges
equal in
which are
magnitude,
separated.
equal in magnitude, opposite in nature, separated by very small distance. That is called dipole. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Dipole moment is the product of either charge. Any charge you can take, its magnitude and displacement of the means vector displacement.
Distance between two
So
charges.
this is called dipole moment. What is the direction? Dipole moment is a vector quantity. Its direction is negative to positive. Negative to positive is the direction for dipole moments. So dipole moment is the product of either charge and vector displacement between them. Clear?
Yes, sir.
See, it is in the electric field method. And if you take magnet having two poles, one is north pole, one is south pole. Here, whatever the negative charge is playing role, same role here, south pole will place. So there also magnetic dipole moment will be there. Any of the pole strength and the distance between them. That is also magnetic dipole moment. But here charges we can separate, poles we can't separate. Magnetic poles always exist pair. We can't make it one pole, right? However, if you cut the magnet into small pieces, even though it having two poles, so we can't separate it, but we can separate it. That is the only difference. Understand clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is dipole moment now?
Two
The
charge.
product of either charge means any one charge
into displacement.
and vector displacement. Why I mentioned vector displacement? There is a gap, right, between the two charges.
Yes, sir.
It is straight line, right? Yeah, that is the vector displacement. Am I clear? Who asked that dipole moment? Ananya,
Sir,
right?
could you repeat the definition again?
Will you write?
Yes, sir.
The product of charge, any charge, okay, either positive or negative. The product of charge and vector displacement. The vector displacement means the distance between the two charges. There is only vector displacement. Is called dipole moment. What its direction?
Negative to positive.
So it having direction and it having magnitude. So it is a vector quantity. And in the first class I have asked, I think, if any particle or any physical quantity, if it having both magnitude and direction, is it the vector?
Not
No.
necessarily.
Necessarily.
Why?
Current is not a vector, right?
But it having both magnitude and
Vector
direction.
laws of addition.
Because it does not follow the laws of vector.
So like that, some of the quantities. And temperature is vector quantity or scalar quantity?
Scalar.
Heat?
Scalar.
Vector.
Vector.
Okay, na? Find out that.
Vector,
No.
I think.
Okay, let's see PDF.
The heat is what, sir?
Heat is a form of energy, and energy we consider scalar itself, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about temperature? I'm asking.
Temperature,
It's scalar only.
Scalar.
No. It is not scalar, not vector. So it is called tensor. What is that? Tensor. If a physical quantity, if it is not scalar and not vector, then it will become a tensor. So tensor quantity. Remember that.
Sir, so all fundamental quantities are tensor quantities.
All fundamental
Yes.
quantities. Yeah, why? All fundamental quantities. Mass is a scalar. Directly we can say that.
Yes, sir. Mass, temperature is also scalar, right?
Temperature is a tensor, I told you, right?
Sorry, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
temperature is tensor. Length?
It's
Can be
displacement,
Scalar,
right?
scalar.
Why can't we say it is a vector?
So it has a direction.
Yes,
Length.
it can be.
Yes,
It can
sir,
be a
it
vector
can be.
or it can be a scalar.
Yes, sir.
Because if you draw straight line, that is the length. So it having some particular direction. So it is a vector.
So again, distance is scalar and displacement is vector, right?
Yes.
So that depends, right? Again.
Yeah, that's what. That is depends. If we give, suppose any scalar, I can make it as a vector by giving direction.
Okay, so not necessarily mass, length, and time. Time can be only scalar, right?
Only, and mass also can be only scalar, because which
Okay.
direction can we give to mass? Some of the quantities are specifically, we can say that it is a scalar. We can specify some of the quantities. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mass we can't give any direction. How can we say that? Even we can't complete that sentence also. Okay. Let's see. Write units and dimensions. Take a page. On that page, you have to write which questions you can solve. That questions I am giving you. Try to solve that questions. There are 90 questions in the level 1. So 1 to 6. 1 to 6. Okay. Can you write the dimensions of impulse are equal to that of dimensional formula for impulse? Do you know what is impulse?
Yes, sir. The change in momentum in
Change
a
in
very
momentum
short time.
or
Linear
force into
momentum,
time.
sir.
Yeah, change in momentum or force into time. We can call as impulse, right?
Yes, sir.
Some of
So-
and units and dimensions they have given. In that, some of the problems you can solve. How many problems you can solve? Solve that, because here, see, one more question I will ask you.
so could you repeat again the question numbers?
1 to 6 you have to solve. 1 to 6 you should solve.
So, but what is parallactic second?
Paraelastic second.
Yeah, it's given.
I given. Once see my notes. Per sec I given, right? Per sec.
Sir,
Yeah.
no, sir. You didn't give. Sir.
I
No,
given.
sir.
I can remember. Let's see. Per sec is equal to 3.26 into light year.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
Tell me.
understood. I
Per
understood.
sec is equal to, means per sec is nothing but paraelastic second. So per sec is nothing but 3.26 into light year. That is only per sec. Okay. You can, you can. When I'm giving that that questions 1 to 6, if you think properly, you can solve that. If you can't, then I will solve that. No problem. Leave that. Next,
So then the unit dimension part you should do complete one.
units and dimensions. Some of the questions are very easy. You can solve that. So units and dimension part, how many you can solve that. Remaining leave, because some of the quantities, like they're asking which of the following will have dimensions of the time. So they given LC. What is L? You know. What is C? You know. You don't know.
So which question number is that?
Question number 41. Open. Question number 41. You can't solve that. And question number 40 also. Specific resistance. Do you have idea? Specific resistance.
No, sir.
No, sir.
So that questions are belongs to second year. When you learn the current electricity lesson, then you can solve that. So some of the questions like that you can't solve. Okay, so leave that. Question number 43 you have to solve. Question
So
number
wait,
43.
1 to 6 and then directly.
Yes, remaining are belongs to units and dimensions. Mostly you can solve. Let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11, sorry, 28. 1 minute. Which of the following is not same as dimension? No, you can't solve this. Which of the following dimensional constant? You can't solve this. 12. 12 you have to solve. 13.
Sir, could you repeat from the beginning?
Yes, 1 to 6. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 you can't solve. Try that. 12, 13, 14, 15.
Sir, we don't know what strain and dielectric constant. 13th
Which
one.
13th, which of the following dimensionless? Dimensionless.
Okay. It's we can solve.
Yeah, dimensionless means you can solve. Try it. Okay.
Sir,
14.
but we don't know what dielectric constant and strain is.
Yeah. That's what some of the questions until completion of lesson you can't know. You can't solve that. Okay, leave the
So should
13.
we-
Okay.
Okay.
14 you have to solve. 15 also that units. No need 15.
So we have learned what's what last year.
Did you learn that?
Yeah.
Okay, 15 then. Yeah, what is there, right? Power.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Which of the following is 19, 20, 21, 22, 27, 28, 29, 29, 30. Temperature can be expressed in the derived quantity in terms of any other quantity. 33. 33. Everyone, you should solve that. Don't see anywhere. Okay. If you don't know, no problem. We will learn, but don't see anywhere. "34. 35.
So not
36.
34.
34. No need. 35 because velocity gradient, intensity, that you don't know. Velocity gradient you don't know, right? That's why. When you are solving any question, perfectly should know about that question. Then only you have to solve. If one option, if you don't know, don't solve that. Because each and every option is very important. When you are solving, suppose 4 options are there. When you are reading the question, you know that one answer is correct. Remaining 3 answers are wrong. You will feel like that. Why remaining 3 are wrong? That you should justify. Then only that question is completed. You have to read like that. Then you will get, you will learn subject. Only one, I am reading the question, so one answer is correct. Why can't remaining answers are not correct? So reason should be there. So that reasons you have to hold. Once if you get the knowledge, then subject will be more. Okay. If you don't know one point in that, one option, if you don't know, then don't solve that. Ask me. 36. 37, very easy. These methods I explained. 37, 38, I explained. (43), you can solve that question. You can solve that. 44, you should solve. 45, I explained. 46, I explained.
So 43,
No,
44?
44, 45, 46, 47, no need, because you can't, because permittivity, you don't know. Electric field, you don't know. So don't solve that. Velocity gradient, you don't know that. It is there in the last lesson, I think. I will get that. EMF, you can't. 51, I told that question. How to solve, you know that.
So what about 48?
48, no need, ma. 48, yeah, 48. You can solve that. 48, 48, 51, you can solve. And 52, you can solve because I think you know Coulomb's law. Do you know Coulomb's law?
No, sir.
Okay,
No,
leave.
So, sir,
Okay, leave. Don't solve that. Pressure gradient, no need. 54, no need. 55, no need. 56, magnetic moment. But don't solve because you have no proper idea about that moment. For 57, no need. Significant figures. Significant figures, everything you should solve. 50.
Yeah, sir. Magnetic moment is similar to that dipole moment.
Dipole moment, but units are different. Magnetic field units are different. Electric field units are different. So you don't know that proper information. Okay. Without proper information, don't do. Significant figures, everything. 58 to 73. 73. And error analysis mostly I explain. You can solve everything, yeah, up to 83, 84, 85 molar thermal capacity, you can't. 88, 86, no need. 80, 87, you can solve that because it is there in the 10th class. Acceleration due to gravity, surface tension of water, you can't. 88, no need. Square root of product of inductance, no need. 89, we can't. 90. Okay, that are the questions you have to solve in the level 1. Everything you can solve because I know that each and every method I given. Significant figures, you know very well. I have to see how many members of you will solve that. Did you write that questions, everything?
Yes, sir.
And level 2, don't solve question number 1 because you don't know some of the things. Potential you don't know, but it is there in the 10th class, but you can't. Resistance, voltage, these terms, it is there in the 10th class actually, but you don't know dimensional formulas for that, so don't do. Vernier calipers, no, I have to explain, so don't solve. Vernier calipers is least count, don't solve that. Second question. Cylinder.
So level 2 now, right?
Level 2 now. Random. Fourth question you can solve. Random error part, you know.
The third question also we can solve, I think, right? Oh, okay. No.
Nora, Vernier calipers, that type of questions you can solve. Fifth, sixth, dimension analysis.
sir,
Okay.
could you repeat the level 2 questions again?
Level 2 only just the third question, ma. Sorry, fourth question you can solve. Third no need. Third you can't solve. Fourth question solve. Seventh question. Magnetic flux. You have no idea, so don't solve. Using mass, length, time, current, and fundamental quantity, dimension of permeability. Permeability means you don't know that, so don't solve.
Sir, 7th one we should solve.
7th one, huh? Yeah, you should solve that. Let G is the acceleration due to gravity on surface of the Earth and K is the rotational kinetic energy of the Earth. Suppose index is keeping mass known in. 11th question you have to solve. 12th question you have to solve. 13th question. 14th. 15th question. 16th you can. 17. 18. 20 try. 20 also. That what? Second level 2. Levels 2, 20 questions are there. That 20 questions you can. And more than one answer questions. It is a JEE advanced. More than one answer questions they will ask in JEE advanced only, not JEE in mains. JEE mains only direct questions. Single option. But here more than one option questions questions are there. It is for JEE advanced. Those who are going to write, or if those who has interest to solve, they can solve this more than one answer questions. Percentage error in A and B, C. Okay, question number 1. Question number 1 you can solve.
Assertion and reasoning, right?
Yeah. Now assertion and reasoning. First question, second question. Assertion and reason, try to solve everything. Except magnetic dipole, LR circuit, CR, that type of things don't solve. Except that, mostly try to solve that. Because error part you know very well. I think you can solve each and every question in that. Okay. Okay, assertion and reason. First question, try to solve assertion and reason, because when you are reading that, you will get some idea about that. When you are reading screw gauge, vernier calipers, that type of things don't do, because you have no idea about that. Okay, so level 1, mostly you can solve everything. Level 2, I given some of the questions, and assertion and reason, try to solve that. So mostly these questions are very easy. You should able to solve that. And even what are the questions? Extrans gallery 2014.
Sir, in assertion and reason, which question should we not solve?
Assertion and reason.
Yes, sir.
Assertion and reason. Question number 10 you can't. Question number 10 you can't solve. Question number 11 you can't. We can't solve because you
9.
No, question number 9 you can't, because LR, CR both are in the same direction. That you don't know, because that lessons we didn't complete. 12th you can solve errors. 13 you can. 14 you can. 15
So just a minute, what's the last line for the 12th, the reason?
Reason?
Yeah, can you just read it out once?
Yeah, delta B very, very less than B. The above relation is valid when delta A. What is delta A? What is delta A?
Absolute error.
Absolute error.
Absolute error is a very, very less than A, and absolute error in B is very, very less than B. So that's what. Systematic errors. 13 you can solve. 14 you can solve. 15 you can solve. 16 pendulum is spherical minimum surface. 16 no need. 17 screw gauge. 17 you can't. Okay, now match the following. First one you can't. Second one no. Third one you can. Moment of inertia you don't know, right? Because that is in the third lesson. Fourth lesson that
No,
is.
sir.
So don't solve that even. Electrical capacitance though.
That's
No,
for
ma.
the third one, right?
Okay, don't do. Third one mostly you can try. Remaining things you don't know. So don't solve. Match the following, no need now.
So what about the fifth one in the match the following?
Fifth one also. Q square, B square means charge, magnetic
Oh.
field. Ask me.
Okay. No. So I was asking what A means. Okay, A is area. Okay,
Yes.
got it.
So even fifth one you can't solve, ma, because in the fifth one, what are the things are there? Charge is there, magnetic field is there. So that things you don't know about proper information, right? So don't
So
solve.
what's B in that question?
Magnetic field. Intensity of magnetic field. So you can't. Okay, leave that. Extends gallery and previous year, what are the questions they have given? In that, which questions you can solve? Let's see. It is JE advanced they have given. Closely from railway, either use a dimension analysis, assume the distance depending on. You can solve first question. Try to solve that. Mostly when you are solving, try to solve previous year questions, because most of the concept will be there in that. It will be a little bit difficult, but you should solve that questions. Question number 1,
Oh.
try to solve.
But
Ask me.
questions are never repeated in JE, right?
No.
Not even in NEET.
No. Not even.
So these questions, are they required for NEET also, the JEE advanced?
It is JEE advanced, not NEET. No need. NEET this much level, no need. First level, second level, the NCERT level is enough. More than, little bit more than that. JEE advanced, no need.
So these entrance gallery questions.
Entrance gallery questions, previous year questions, right? So JEE
do we
advanced.
do it? The NEET students, NEET and board probably.
Board, no need. No need, ma. That questions, no need.
So when NEET students don't need to do it, right?
Yes,
like
yes.
The entrance gallery part. We
Yes.
can just do till match the following.
Yes, but JEE main questions are there, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That questions you should solve.
Okay. Yeah.
A student measure the length of the rod. It has 3.50. Which instrument did use? Because now you can't. Because vernier calipers you have no idea. Screw gauge no idea. What is the pitch you have no idea. So no, don't do that. And current voltage that you don't know. Neither figures. Fifth question. What is the fifth question? A simple pendulum maximum percentage. Simple pendulum question you can solve. Kerala C. Fifth question.
Seventh one, right?
Sixth one you can.
Seventh one, sir.
The quality Q is depending on the variables of the person. Seventh one. Yeah, you can solve seventh one. Seventh one you can solve.
So sixth one we can't solve. No?
The pitch, no, pitch of the number circle. No, ma, you can't. That is a vernier screw gauge. You have no idea about that. So don't do that.
So fifth one you should solve, right?
No need. Fifth one you should, and seventh one. JEE advanced, no need. JEE mains, mass, length, time they have given E0 in a dimensional formula. 10th question you should solve. 11th question. 12th no need.
Sir, 10th one we don't know, sir.
Yes, sir, we don't know. Permittivity of vacuum.
Oh, permittivity. Yeah. Don't solve 10th one, ma. 11th you can. Okay. 12th also you can't. 13th. Try it. Young's modulus you don't know, but try it because it is basing on the dimensional.
The screw gauge is also used.
Screw gauge also used. Let's see that. Okay. IIT JEE, right? Try it. Resistance you can't.
Even pitch they have used like same.
Okay. Then you have no idea. The speedometer gives the reading. Use prism. The main scale reading, vernier scale reading. No need. Dimensional formula for using quantity. Yeah, 16th question. Question number 16.
So
you
we
can
don't know what's spring constant and angular frequency.
Spring constant, you don't know that.
So we don't know angular frequency also.
Yeah, because they won't ask only one question. Whatever we learned from the topic only, they won't ask question, right? That's what we have to complete the all lessons. Then you will get idea about these questions. So, density of the zone, screw gauge, mass of the last question. See 20th question. Can you? You can that?
Yes, sir.
Question number 20. We know density, how to
Yes.
calculate mass per volume, and how to calculate the error, absolute error, we know, right? A by
Yes.
B, how to find out that? Okay, let's do that. Okay, so these are the things, these are the questions you should try to solve. So mostly you can solve each and every question. Whatever I given now, that question solve. That's all. Don't do more than that, because in the when we are going to next lesson, and
Yes,
today we
sir.
are going to discuss about triangle. I said that I don't teach that, but only one statement is different, remaining everything is same. So triangle. Triangle of vector addition. What is the triangle? Write the statement. If two vectors are represented, if two vectors are represented by the represented both in magnitude and direction. If two vectors are represented both in magnitude and direction by the two sides of triangle, two adjacent sides of the triangle, we can say two sides of the triangle or two adjacent sides of the triangle. So write two adjacent sides of the triangle. And this part is important. This part important. Taken in order. That means one vector and second vector. These two vectors are the adjacent sides of the triangle and taken in order. Order means one vector head, second vector tail will start at the head. So it is the order. That is the order. So taken in the order, that means like this. It can't be the order. It is not order. When they have taken vectors in the order means one after one. This is the order. So taken in the order, their resultant vector is represented. Their resultant vector is represented. Resultant vector is represented by the third side of the triangle taken in opposite order or opposite direction. Opposite order. So when I'm going to solve the triangle, just according to that statement, I have taken two vectors. One vector A P bar, one vector Q bar. I have taken two vectors. The two vectors are the two sides of the triangle. These two vectors having magnitude and direction, represented both magnitude and direction. The resultant of these two vectors are taken third side of the triangle taken in opposite order. So it is R resultant. Understand the statement clearly? Ananya, Asmi?
So, but again, the result, the two vectors should be connected from tail to tail, right? Or head to head.
So here some angle will be there. What is there? Theta angle is there. So this resultant is making angle theta with P vector.
So it's fine if the two vectors are not connected from head to head or tail to tail.
No. It is resultant is always opposite to the.
No, sir, I'm not talking about the resulted. I'm talking about the vectors. I mean the given vectors.
So when you are going to calculate angle between them, definitely the two vectors should be
Head to head connected.
Tail to tail connected.
Alpha, right? Not theta.
Why? We can take alpha, theta.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we can take.
The way in parallelogram law,
We have taken alpha.
P vector a bit to find the angle between Q vector and P vector. Similarly, here also we'll do
Here
that.
also we can take.
Yeah.
Then we can take alpha, theta, angle. And now see what I will do. Here I will extend. So I will make it. You know, right? This O, A, B, C. Now how to calculate this? You have to take here theta. Did you remember?
Yes, sir.
So if it is theta and this side how to calculate, you know, right?
Yes, sir.
If you want to calculate this side, what we have to do?
Q sin theta.
Mod Q sin
Opposite
theta.
side, if you want to take a sin theta, we have to calculate. Sin theta is equal to AC by Q bar. So AC equal to Q bar sin theta. Only just a statement is different. Remaining everything, whatever you will get here, how much will you get? BC is equal to Q bar or P bar? Q bar cos theta, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So once if you get it is Q bar sin theta and it is Q bar cos theta, then see once this is appearing like a right angle triangle, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
If it is the right angle triangle, we know how to solve the resultant.
Yes, sir.
What formula we have to use next? Pythagoras theorem we will solve. So if you solve the Pythagoras theorem, resultant magnitude, how much will you get? P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. Am I correct? Same thing you will get. Let's see. Priyanka.
No, sir, nothing.
Ananya, Ashmi, what happened? Understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bhargav?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand, Ma, clearly?
Yes, sir.
But what is the difference between parallelogram law and triangle law? Parallelogram law, at a time, we can say the resultant direction along the P direction and along the Q direction also, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
In the parallelogram law, at a time, we can say the direction of resultant along the P direction and along the Q direction also. Here, basing on
Yes,
the P
sir.
direction, first we will tell about the basing on the P direction, right?
So could you repeat? I didn't understand what you told.
No. Actually, in the parallelogram law, this resultant we will mention in term in along the direction of Q direction immediately and along the direction of P direction also we can say immediately, right?
Yeah.
But in the triangle law, we can say along the P direction. Yeah. There two possibilities are there. Here one possibility. Statement is different, but adding resultant and angle, everything is same. Now angle, tell me, tan alpha equal to how much? Immediately you should remember direction. Direction, tell me, tan alpha equal to how much?
Q sin theta by
Don't write Q bar sin theta by?
P bar plus Q
P
cos
bar
theta.
plus
bar plus
Q bar cos
Q
Q
cos
bar
theta.
cos theta. See, same result, right? Everything is same. Statement is different. Especially when you are writing this triangle law and parallelogram law, statement you should write properly. That statement gives the proper information. If you write statement anything is wrong, suppose if they have taken resultant in the opposite third side of the triangle taken in opposite, if you don't write that, total so much big mistake you will do. Because if it is a P bar, if it is Q bar, resultant if you take like this, it will become 0. Result you will get 0. So that much of difference,
Yes.
that much of meaning is there. So write statement properly and read that. Now one question I'm going to give, try to solve. Can I? Risha?
Yes, sir, you can rub.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
here tan beta won't be, or like,
It's not there, no? Tan beta.
okay.
Tan beta is not there because basing on the P only, mostly we will change the direction.
Sir,
Okay.
but we can draw tan betas. We can
Tan beta
say
you can
tan
draw.
beta.
Take it if it is a
Yes,
Q,
sir.
one more Q how to draw, then it will become
Yes, sir.
parallelogram law again, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can draw. Even in the parallelogram law, one side if you erase, it will become triangle law only, no? Right?
Yes, sir.
But alpha and beta together sum up to theta. So in triangle law also we can derive it.
We can derive.
So could you once tell how to get tan beta?
No, ra. See once, it is Q, right? If it is Q, if I draw one line parallel to that, it will become what? Q only, no?
Q, yeah.
And if it is P, if I draw here, it will be P bar only, no?
Yes.
If it is alpha, it is beta, right?
Yes.
Tan beta formula we know, right? Tan beta is equal to P bar sin theta by Q bar plus P bar cos theta. See once in the last class we have discussed.
Okay.
So like that we can make. Let's one question. Say you know how to add vectors now. So basing on that, try to solve that. Question will be very interesting. God. One more also learn polygonal law. Polygon law. Polygon law is saying that if a number of vectors are represented by the sides of the polygonal, number of vectors, first vector, second vector, third vector, fourth vector. Write the statement. If a number of vectors are represented by the sides of the polygonal, represented by the.
Sir, could you repeat?
Yeah, I will repeat. If a number of vectors, see 1, A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar. If number of vectors are represented by the sides of the polygonal, both in magnitude and direction, sides of the polygonal, both magnitude and direction. When we have given like that, it is the vector, so it having magnitude and direction, both magnitude and direction, taken in order. Taken in order. The number of vectors are represented by the sides of the polygonal, both magnitude and direction, taken in a order. Taken in a order. Their resultant represented by the closing side of polygonal. Their resultant represented by the closing side of the polygonal, taken in reverse order. So it is R bar. So R bar equal to A bar
Repeat
plus
again.
B bar plus, yes, C bar plus D bar. Their resultant from where? Starting. Okay. If number of vectors represented by the sides of the polygonal, both in magnitude and direction, taken in a order, then the resultant represented by the closing side of the polygonal, taken in reverse order. Taken in reverse order. Clear? So taken in reverse order, it gives the both magnitude and directions of the all vectors. Resultant is always gives the direction and magnitude of the all vectors. Question. Problem. Write the problem. With the point O as center. Find the value of AB bar plus AC bar plus AD bar plus AE bar plus AF bar. AB bar
So will
plus.
the answer be 0?
No. If it is answer is 0, why they will ask that question? Prashant. If it is 0, why they will give this much question?
Method. We should do.
And no. And taken in the reverse order, right? We will take in the reverse order, right? So resultant will be there, some value, right? That value we have to find out. Yes. Let's see. A, B. One more vector, that is C. Like that they have given. That is the question. See once. AB, BC. It is what? It is the resultant of AB plus BC, right?
Yes, sir. And so on we
It
can
is
do.
CD, it is DE, it is EF, and it is the total resultant, right? Not total. It is the resultant for whom? Can you say? It is resultant up to whom?
To EF, sir.
Only.
Yes, sir. Only up till EF.
Is it? Up till 2. From where to where?
A to
There is the
Sir, from A to
AB.
EF. I'm saying that
B
from
to F.
Sir, from A to EF, sir.
A to EF from yeah,
D
we can
to
take.
F, sir.
Yes, it is the center means D to EF. Because this resultant already they given. Even though it will become final result, it can be final result also, but mostly take from D to EF. Now let's see. Now AB plus BAC plus AD plus AE plus AF.
So
Find the
one
resultant.
second. So 1 second. Is this diagram a part of the question?
Yes.
Okay.
Diagram is the one of the part of the question. From the diagram. So if you want to solve that, any question when they are giving like that, so some of the things we have to take as equal. Suppose when I'm seeing this diagram, AB is equal to whom?
ED.
DE.
But
DE.
but
Direction is opposite.
okay, so let AB is equal to minus ED. Can I take a DE?
Yes.
DE. Okay, let's one more. BC.
Minus EF.
BC equal to minus EF. Can we take? Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now solve. AB is AB only. AB is small. So AB place write AB only. AC place what will you write? AC place what will you write?
AB plus BC.
Very good. Plus AB plus BC, right? AD. AD place, can you write anything? First
AD
write.
plus
First
BC
AD
plus
place.
CD.
Yeah, first
Can
AD
you
place.
explain that part?
Right, AB, ra. It is AB, right? So I written AB.
Okay, you're substituting.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
AC, AC is there. So AC means from here to here. So AC place I will write AB plus BC.
Yes, yes, sir.
I will write like that. And AD I will place AD only. AD I will place only AD. I don't write this on everything. AD place I written AD. Plus AE. What can write in the place of AE? AE. What can write in the place of AE?
So
AD
I
plus
didn't.
DE.
Wait,
So
wait.
I didn't understand why you wrote AD over there.
Here AD is there, right?
Oh, yeah,
See,
yeah.
our question is this. First, you should remember this. AB plus AB only I written. AC plus what I did? AC plus AB plus BC I have written. Okay. Now,
Yeah,
AD plus
got
AD
it.
I written. But AE plus what can I write? AE plus what can I write? AE
AD
plus
plus
AD plus DE.
AD plus
DE.
minus
DE.
ED.
No need minus. Why minus? Same direction, right? AD plus DE, right? No.
So we can even take it as AF minus EF.
Minus, why
No,
minus?
we cannot take that.
Take in
Like the
order
left
only.
side.
Take in order. Order is there,
Okay,
no?
okay, order.
So we
Okay,
can
okay.
write it as AD minus AB, right?
AB place minus DE you can
AD
write.
minus AB. AD minus AB. So that only we can write it as AD minus AB, right?
AD minus AB.
Yeah, because D is equal to minus AB, right?
Uh-huh.
Sir,
Oh, okay. Minus AB will you write?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Basic on this. Nagbhushan, tell me.
Sir, I was trying to do, but when I looked at the figure 2-3 times,
Uh.
sir, AB and AF, AC and AE can cancel out each other, no, sir?
Can.
Yes, sir, because the magnitudes will be the same.
This one and this one.
No, sir. AB, AF.
AB.
And AF.
AF, you can't cancel. AF is the resultant. AF is the resultant for this AD and F. ADF resultant is AF.
Leave it, sir.
Now AF place what can we write? AF.
So I didn't understand the last one. Why can't we just write AE
See,
plus
what we have to do when we are calculating one of the value, here different terms are there. All the different terms we have to take it in one order. Then only we will get that solution. Otherwise, we can't get. Everything is different. How can we add? So when we are going to add that, when we are going to get result, everything we have to make it is in one pattern. To make it one pattern, just AF place, it is the AF. To AF place what I have taken AD, DE and EF. Now see, when I am solving this, AB. So AB place, I can place DE. AB place, I can place.
Sir, that I got. What I am asking is why can't we just take AE plus EF for AF?
AF plus center, right? From the center only we.
And again for AE, why couldn't we take AB plus BC plus CD plus
AB
ED?
place,
For EA for EA for AE.
Yeah. AF place, right?
For AE place.
AE place, why can't you take everything we are asking,
Yeah,
right?
yes, sir.
So it is the center, right? From the center, it is enough, no? It is the center point, right?
Yes, sir.
From the center we have taken. We didn't take the everything. Pratik.
I didn't understand.
Pratik. Yeah, 1 minute. Pratik, tell me.
Sir, it's Pratik.
Tell me.
Sir, just after you wrote the question, there was a power cut and I got disconnected. Could you explain it again?
Yeah. Still we didn't complete that. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
We are discussing still.
Magnitude, right?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Because I just solved it.
Now see.
Sir, I still didn't understand. Only the last part, AF part.
AF part. This AF I want to take. So I have taken from the half. I don't want to take AE plus EF. I am taking from a half part.
So we have done it for our convenience.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
No, what I am asking, sir, is it fine if we take AE plus EF?
AE plus EF. Okay, take that.
Is it okay if we take
once
that?
See, first you have to do like this. After how you want to take that. Are you getting similar answer? Not check once. It will be very easy, right? So are we getting or not? We can find. Just one step only, no? In that AD place, remove AD and DE and EF. You have to place. How much you answer you are getting? Let's see. What is there in that? No problem, right? AB place, can I take DE?
So why didn't we replace AD with AB plus BC plus CD? Why have you kept AD that way?
I want the resultant, right? So all the vectors I'm going to represent in two terms, either AB or DE or EF. Once if I represent, I will get only in the single vector form.
You're just simplifying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Otherwise, if I leave like that, everything is correct. So if I want to get this resultant, I can't get now. Resultant should be always in the in one form, right?
Yes, sir. You can continue. I
It
got it.
can't. It cannot be the different forms. So DE, wherever you will see AB, place DE. Here minus DE minus EF, BC place minus EF, AB place minus DE plus AD place, give AD only.
Sir, instead we can write in terms of AB, BC, and CD, right? Because AD, all those are in the form of AB plus BC plus CD.
So we will write in the form of AB plus BC plus
Yes,
AB,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. AB plus.
I already replaced it with D and EF.
Okay, no problem. When you can place in the AB place, you can write DE, or wherever you will see DE, you can place in that place AB. You will get the same thing. Plus AD plus AD plus DE place minus AB AD minus AB minus BC. EF is nothing but minus BC. Now see here BC get cancelled. AB here, one AB here get cancelled. AB here will get cancelled. Now see
3 AD.
3 AD. 3 AD bar. Where is AD? AD.
Sir,
Tell me, man.
but sir, I got 7 mod AB, but you are getting 6 times.
See once.
Sir,
However, you did like that only we solved, right?
Mod AB.
It's okay. Whatever, however you ask like that only we got, right? 3 AD.
Sir, I did in continuous method. I got 7 AB. You got 6 AB.
Okay. 7 AD you won't get. 3 AD.
Sir, I'm saying if we convert AD in terms of AB.
AB no need. Convert AD, convert in terms of AO.
Sir, but AO is same as AB in the sir.
Yes, AO AD is nothing but 3 AD in terms of 3 into AD in terms of 2 into AO, right? AD is nothing but 2 times of AO. So 6 AO bar. AD equal to 2 AO. Because
So
the
in
center.
terms of AB, it would be 9 AB, right? In terms of AB, it would be 9 AB.
Yeah. Right, like that. Just go this question just and try, if you can try in the different methods. How much you are getting, let's see. So in terms of AD you are getting like this. So other terms also you can get.
Sir, what do you write? The 3 AD is equal to 3?
3 AD, here AD equal to 2 into AO, right? AD is equal to, so I written like 2 into AO. So 2 into 3, 6 AO.
So in these kind of questions, they would surely give the figure, or it's not.
Mostly, without figure they won't give.
Okay.
Mostly they will give in the figure.
And Fine, sir. Why is it necessary to get it in terms of AO and not leave it as AD?
That is basing on the options, Ra. If they ask in terms of DE,
Okay.
see that options and get in terms of DE. So how they are asking options, basing on that you have to convert.
Oh, so this was a MCQ question.
Yes, if they ask in terms of AB, I used to convert wherever I will see DE, I used to place AB.
Yeah, got it.
So like that, basing on the options, that is. No, I can't erase this. One of the question I'm going to give, try to resolve that vector. I can't solve them. Just try to resolve that vector and try to resolve this vector. One of the object is here. Here B. In the figure given tension in the string here O. It is OB. It is a string, okay? One of the string here. And one of the string is it is A. Just a minute. One of the object is hanging. So they have given here 30. This is the angle they have given 30 degrees. Resolve that. Resolve that forces. See here, when they have given string here, tension forces are there. So when the tension forces are there, now this body is at rest. If this body is at rest, in the 4 directions, force will be same. That forces you have to resolve that. Take it is T1 or something. Take it is T2. So resolve and leave like that. How to resolve, you know that. How to resolve already I told you.
So what is WO?
It is W. It is O is the center, okay? W is the weight. So on the weight of the body, how many forces are acting and how this weight is at rest.
Yes, okay.
What is the relation between T1 and T2?
Both those threads are of different tensions.
Different, no? It is T2.
Okay.
It is T1. I given it is T1.
Sir, so...
See, this is not a same rope, okay? Here tension T2. Horizontally we have, it is one more. So both the tension is not same.
Sir, but if both the threads are connected to the same weight or the same object, then I think the tension will be similar.
Not same. Tension is not same. Why? Because here how much tension force is acting when it is making certain angle, same tension won't act here.
Sir, but again, it depends upon the same, it's depending upon the same object which is attaching both of them, right?
Yes, it is. But tensions are different. How much tension will be here? Same tension will be here. Can you say that?
So I think
if one person is holding horizontally, one more person is holding something like vertically, can you say both having same tension?
No, sir.
We can't say that. If one more person also applying force in this direction, then you can say, but here you can't say now. So find out the relation between T1 and T2.
Sir, so T2 will be equal to T1 times 30.
Yes, sir.
Or find out T1. How much T1, how much T2 find out. Relation between T1 and T2. Find T1 and T2. How can you find? First, if you resolve, then you will get the idea. Otherwise, you can't.
Sir.
Nagbhushan, tell me.
Sir, so W is the weight, right?
Yes, weight.
Okay, so W is actually weight or mass?
Actual weight of the body. I don't say mass.
So,
Actual weight of the body.
so
Sir?
W
ask me.
is, sir, W is mg, no, sir?
Yes, W is equal to mg. Nothing but force. It is nothing but force, yeah. Feel like it is a force. Why we have to take mg like that? Force. Force equal to mg. Ask me, tell me.
Sir, I wanted to revise one thing with you. I wanted to, tell me the difference between weight and mass in physics. Weight again depends upon gravity, right? And mass is the actual,
See, I will tell you in one word. I will tell you. Mass is nothing but how much amount of matter contained in it. Weight is nothing but force. Feel like weight is nothing but force, because mass is just m. Weight is nothing but m into g. So m is mass, g is acceleration due to gravity, is nothing but force. So weight is nothing but force. So force is different and mass is different, right? So
yes,
we can
in
say
physics it's different.
yes.
Okay. Yes, sir, got it.
Not only in physics, everywhere it is different only. Mass is different, weight is different.
I'm talking subject wise, sir, because once our chemistry sir said that in chemistry there's no much difference between mass and weight.
Yo, weight is nothing but force. Remember that. Weight is nothing but
Yes, sir.
force. Mass
So
is
over
just
here,
how much matter contain a body.
Okay, sir.
so over here the mass is not given, right? In this
Mass is not
particular-
given. Just weight they given. Like weight is nothing but force. I told you. Force they given. How much force they given? F.
So
F
then
force.
how do we find T1 and T2? Like
You can find resolve the vectors. Give the
Sir,
angles.
Sir,
You
I
can.
have done.
Yeah. I will see in the
Sir,
next class. Okay. See in the next class, ma.
Hi,
Next
sir.
class.
Thank you,
Please
sir.
don't absent, because scalar dot product and cross product, a very, very important topic.
Yes,
Most
sir.
of the questions will come from that topic.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, that is
Bye,
only mostly
sir.
last and
Okay,
final
sir.
concept.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank
Bye,
you,
sir.
sir.
Bye, ma. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
night.
Good night.